Okay, here's the situation. In Austin, Texas, there is a bridge. This bridge is not a normal bridge because underneath it is the largest North American bat colony. I'm not making this up. You can peep this. 1.5 million free-tailed Mexican bats chill underneath this one bridge in Austin, Texas. And at dusk, they all just fly out and go eat 20,000 pounds of insects up in the air for like 45 minutes and then just go back to bed. So we're literally actually going to go on a bat tour. They're going to take us on a boat right to the bridge, and apparently we're going to see 1.5 million bats go up in the air. Don't tell me how we got here. Well, I'm very excited. I have with me today the Friyay Watermelon Sativa Gummies from Good News. I feel I'm a perfect candidate right now for a sativa gummy. I've had a nice day, a good nap as well, a great meal. So I'm excited to see some bats and see if a sativa gummy is going to actually deliver on the sativa aspects of its effects. So let's check that out. Got them right here. You know it's the first sniff, baby. It's always the first sniff. Okay, that has a classic candy watermelon aroma to it. Hey, you got little watermelon pieces. Cool, cool. All right. So here's what we got. They have the Good News logo stamped into these. Pretty basic gummy presentation. The price on these is pretty low as well. So I think you're just gonna get, a pretty normal run-of-the-mill gummy. We do have a claim of Sativa Friyay. With it being Friyay, I think energy is supposed to be up in this. We'll find out though. Nice and soft. Gelatin free. Yep. They are pectin gummies, so yeah. These don't taste like cannabis at all. These seem to be just like I said, very simple, basic, straightforward gummies that are cheap. In the end, I think the watermelon flavor is a little weak. Watermelon's a pretty common flavor, these cannabis gummies. And I feel I've gotten some more vibrant, juicy watermelons in the past, but that is down the hatch. And now just to enjoy the day and see what sort of effects we get. I'm looking at about 30 minutes since consuming those Friyay gummies, and I will say I do have a sativa forward effect from it. I definitely feel that the gummies are kicking in. I don't have a lethargicness. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, there is somewhat of a energy focus revitalization so far.
Try to get an edge. It's gotta work. Don't you try that way until we're here? No, it likes to shine. Somehow it's just gonna go. And then with that, what is this? But no, actually.
Added all those, tiny little heat expansion slits to the bridge, and that's when all these bats suddenly started moving in. Get to enjoy the beautiful sunset, beautiful lake out here for a little bit. Colorado River, not to be confused with the Colorado River that goes through the Grand Canyon. 1912. Well, that's when the city of Austin They wanted to rebuild the dam. They called it the Austin Dam. You'd have all these cowboys. They take all their cattle, they take all their longhorn, they cross over this river. Part of the old Chisholm Trail. You know, you sell a longhorn for about $4 in wine festival, but you know, that's just scheduling right there. Trail along the Thames River, and they wanted to do something similar for Austin. Some places are really, really shallow. Some places are pretty deep. It just kind of depends, but it can get like maybe about 15 feet deep. There, I guess it's all underneath the sun, isn't it? But that little dock over there, that is an off-leash dog park. And yeah, during the hot parts of the summer, you can see dogs of every... Start to see all the graffiti up there. Over to the left over there, you know, you got Let's Pretend We're Robots. That's not the original Let's Pretend We're Robots, but that is a callback. Toe Flop, I think that's notable. Houston artist. What my favorite part about the bridge is, though, is they call it the Violet Crown. They light it up all violet at night. Supposed to mimic those violet sunsets we sometimes get down here. Shatter as we go under the bridge here. As we go a little bit to the east here, if they fly out early enough, which I am hoping that they fly out early enough. You can start to see a couple of scouts coming out here going. Yeah, you can see them coming out, going around the turn, and going. Yeah, you can still see the masses just underneath. And over to the left over there, that's a pretty good spot as well there.
Holy shit. Dude, that's a lot of fucking bats. Yo, that's like out of a movie, dude.
Just right before sunrise. So they go out in these big groups, and they just kind of trickle. Don't wait to look. Don't see that move.
Oh my! Oh wow! Oh yeah. I know. I was ready. I know. I like it when they. Oh, it's a wave pool.
Head over the bridge here. You know, you guys are welcome to keep any souvenirs and they can turn that in your eyes.
They almost smell like warm cherry blossoms.
So yeah, guys, I definitely appreciate hanging out with y'all tonight. I am going to put down the microphone and concentrate on parking the boat here, but thank you guys so much.
Okay, we are now exiting the tour. I've 2.5 hours on the Friyay Watermelon Sativa Gummies. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. The question is answered. Yes, especially as the tour began, where I'd already had about 45 minutes to an hour with them, then a true sativa high took place. I was engaged in all the details happening around me. We were getting also kind of like an architectural tour while there was still daylight. So there's plenty of information to take in. I wasn't disassociating. I was very active. I was having a good time. I was very interested in what was happening around me. I'm gonna recommend these. I can't remember the price, but the Good News Gummies are cheap. It was simple and to the point, man. At this point in these days, I don't really want to eat indescript distillate gummies. I gotta get some notion of sativa hybrid indica. And with these, I'll buy these again. I know I'll buy these again, and I'm gonna enjoy them, especially in a party setting. Anywhere where just me paying attention to socialization and just enjoying what's going on around me. I'm gonna recommend these. Also, Bat Tour, it was cool, man. It was cool. I wish we had a powerful red light to shine ourselves at, especially when we were right up on the bridge, but we did get a few good shots of just thousands of bats pouring out of there. The noise was very, very cool. I've never, I've randomly heard the little chitter chatter of bats in the night on vacations up in Wisconsin as a kid. Nothing like this. This was almost like loud as we were going under there. So I had a really good time, man. I had a good time. I am Kushno Ketchup. I do recommend the Friyay Watermelon Sativa Gummies from Good News, and I'm out. Yo, I don't know about these scooters these days. This cat's going like 45 miles per hour on this one. He lost us earlier. Man.